Hi, I'm Ostein, owner of Kaspero Labs. Let me introduce myself. I'm 42 years old. I've been programming for fun since I was 13. I worked as a QA engineer for two companies. I currently work as professional services and integration for a smart city solution company. And I've been very passionate about Caspa for the last 2 years. I've developed, I think, 18 platforms, apps, and websites related to Caspa. You might have heard of caspajobs.com, um, the caspasecuritycenter.com, which is currently sitting vacant, but it's perfectly built and ready to use. And now I'm going to introduce my new um, product, let's call it Keystone. Okay, here we go. So this is Keystone. It's uh, it's a little hard to explain what it is because it's not a bank and it's not a wallet. It's actually two Caspa wallets. One serves as savings and you can only transfer between the checking and the savings, and one is the checking account for actually sending transactions. Now, as you notice, it looks kind of boring, maybe. The idea is that the pain I'm trying to solve here is that crypto is too complex. People who are from the outside don't want to learn. There's a very steep learning curve. So I say instead of trying to adjust to that, let's just lower the bar. Give them a mental model they already work with, which is checking and savings. Give them human readable transactions that give them some context. They can add their own notes, move for safekeeping, and then they see the note right there on the transaction card. Now, if a user is uh, already on the site, then you can just look for them, and that's me, and you see all your previous transactions. So, and if a user is not on the site, then it suggests maybe we can invite them. An invitation always has to have a Caspa amount. That's so people don't spam it. So let's send 10 to my invited user. Let's see what he gets on the other side. Hold on. Okay. So as you can see, you got an invitation. It says your amount 10 Caspa. From whom? That's it. Expires January 18th. I'll show you what that means in a minute. So let's create a password. Name. Select the picture. Let's say he's from the Netherlands. So his currency is going to be euro. And welcome to Keystone. Boom. Balance is already in your account. You can see that it's an actual transaction on the Explorer. Confirmations are live. This is the output, 10 Caspa. Okay. So now we have a new user. And right away, if he wants, he can pay. Let's say he sends it back to me. All 10 Caspa. Send. And an actual transaction again on the chain. You can see it here. Again, human readable notes. And let's see what Kaspero has. Okay, they got from John Smith 10. And I can write to myself just so I don't forget it. It's a refund. And that's pretty much it. You have a receiving address, both for savings and for checking. shows a QR code for the right address. If you press checking, it's the QR for savings. Transfer between your accounts, pretty easy to do. From savings to checking, I want to transfer a 59 Caspa. Let's do it right now. 1, 2, 3, boom. Again, on the chain, everything is recorded. This is Caspa in action. What I did, I just took all the wires, the tech, all the confusing things, and I simplified them. I said, this is the simplest Caspa can ever be. It's just money. You don't have to do anything with it. Just let it sit in your savings account, or you can put it in your checking account and use it. And the savings account is also good because then you don't accidentally send all of it to someone. You know what I mean? You have to go through another stage of taking it out of the savings and then sending it. So that also avoids mistakes. Also, I want to encourage that anyone on the platform that got money by mistake or they think it's by mistake, you can contact support right here. And yeah, I will answer within, let's say, 24 to 72 hours. I'm just one man. Yes, so you have your activity, you can do all the sent, all the received, all the transfers between your accounts. In the settings, you can check if the default is 2000 Caspa. Above 2000 Caspa, it asks you for a password. This one always requires a password, and this one never. So I use never. And you can view your seed phrase, which I'm not going to do because, well, that's private. But you can view it and you can download it. The keys are yours. I don't want to have any custody of anybody's money. As for fees, currently I'm not charging anything. It's completely free. I'm paying with my own money to keep it running. It's a very strong server with very strong security. I added some features that I always dreamed of adding but never could. Anyway, you can also invite a friend directly from here. You can see your pending invites and those who accepted. You can select your currency, which is pretty much any currency. All right, let's see. So this is in rupees. This is what it's worth in rupees right now. And let's just bring it back to dollars so I can understand what it's worth. You can sync your balances and your transactions. The help center is not ready, but I'm working on it. You got terms of service and privacy policy. I recommend to read it. You can have connected app. I connected a Caspa store. I won't go into a lot of detail with this, but yeah, never mind. I don't. It's a new system that you can pay through the web, through mobile, through everything. User just has to sign in with their Keystone account, and then they can approve a payment directly. Takes it out of your account, sends it to the address of the other side, the third party. This was going on too long, I think, but it's been a very long build for me, and I'm very proud of it. And I think I thought of every detail here. I'm using the grandma test. The grandma test is very simple. I asked myself, can my grandma understand how to use the payments? Yes? Good. No? I make it better. I make it easier. I remove friction. I remove features. I remove things that don't need to be there. I leave the bare minimum. So when you're here, you just feel like your money is safe. That's all I want. And that's Keystone. And thank you for anybody who watched this. I know it was long, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate your time. And I'm doing this for the community because I care, because I think Caspa is amazing, and I think the world should adopt it. And the slogan of Kaspero Labs is bringing Caspa to everyday life. And that's what I want to do. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.